Today, I'm going to meet Izzy Formby-Jackson, the super swing and dance captain of SIX the musical.
And then boom, 黄鹤乐园. Yeah.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Izzy.
to meet you.
So you're one of the swings of SIX, right?
Yes, I am, yes. So that basically means that I understudy every single queen that you see on stage. In most musicals, the swing will do a lot of the ensemble tracks, whereas in SIX, we don't have any ensemble tracks, so each character is a main role. So each queen has a solo song and a solo monologue, and obviously she partakes in the entire show. We barely go off stage. So for SIX specifically, it's a really big job because that's learning 6 main role parts, every single one.
Most difficult part of being a swing?
I would say it's what we call the bands. So we have poses throughout the entire show. So each queen has around 50 poses throughout the show. And so that means that I have about 300 poses to learn. And they all come in very fast. That's why we call them BAMs, because it's like bam, bam, bam. Amazing wardrobe teams and wig teams that help us put everything on.
And can show us the costume?
Yeah, of course. So these are my leggings here. These are what I wear for Catherine Parr. So as you can see, they're of course, they're thick and robust. But what's special about Super Swing is because I'm silver, when the lights are on the stage, often the lights imitate the colour of the queen. So especially in like Norway, for example, Catherine of Aragon, there's lots of gold and yellow lighting on the stage. And it's interesting how, because this is silver and iridescent, it actually picks up the colour off the stage, so I look a bit more gold, if that makes sense. Same with like when I'm playing Catherine Howard, for example, like this is my bodice back here.
Okay.
So that's the back there with the zip. But as you can see, there's buttons all over the bottom, and that attaches me into the skirt.
Like a corset,
basically.
actually.
It is. So they're supposed to kind of imitate what, people would have worn back in the day, but kind of in a more up-leveled pop star type vibe. But yeah, it's kind of like a corset.
Once you put on the costumes, you'll feel I am that queen, right?
Yes, absolutely. You do feel like a queen in these, definitely. Okay, let's show you our props table around the corner here. So every time we go off stage, basically, we'll end up somewhere like this. So this is just for Berlin and Howard stations. And then on the other side of the stage, we have Aragon Park and Seymour. But this is their station. So basically, every single show, we'll quickly put our ruffs on so they just come apart like this. So they're like magnets.
Magnets?
Yeah.
Okay.
This kind of station here, just so we can kind of touch up our makeup if we like, or maybe, so we've got this brush here for Howard's ponytail. So every time she comes off, you can see the little pink. Pink ponytail. So she will give her hair a little brush as well, just to keep it beautiful and slick. And then we've just got these wonderful fans as well. And then we've got the big fan there.
So how long is the whole show?
The whole show is around 80 minutes. So it's the whole way through. There's no interval. There's like an opening number, and then each queen has their own song and monologue, and you get to learn a bit more history about each queen as we go along. And then there's a bit of a twist at the end, which I won't spoil, but it's a really special and cool twist. And then there's a few numbers at the end where we all come together and sing together. Yes.
Get down, 'cause I'm the queen of the castle.
So if you come with me,
It's huge.
So there's a huge space at the back here. So we're very fortunate with this theatre specifically to have such a big space, because if we do need to, practice the show, we can run the show backstage. So if you look at the floor, we have the spikes laid out like they were on the stage, the little dots on the floor. These blue markings, so we can basically do the show full out backstage.
So can you show us a little bit? Like when you do the rehearsals, just do some like practices right here.
Yeah, I can do.
Yeah.
So, for example, we start in this position before we walk down the stairs, and we'll all stand in our formation at the back like this, and then we do our little walk down.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it.
And I would face the back, and I'd go boom, 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 like that.
Could you do me a favor? Could you teach me some like queen steps right here, because I think it's a perfect place for
Queen steps?
catwalk or queen steps.
So I'll do her poses at the end of Ex-Wives. So we've got the first one is this. So you do a little ball change.
Okay.
And then we go here.
Okay.
Your hand behind your head.
It's difficult.
Yes.
Okay.
You've really got queen energy.
Oh,
really got
really,
queen energy.
really?
Yeah, I see your poise and everything is perfect. Should we go one more time?
Yeah, one more
So we
time.
go
Go.
boom, and then boom, and then boom. Yes.
I'm the queen now.
Perfect.
Thank you, Izzy. Thank you. You think the magic happens on stage? Nah, the real magic is in the chaos behind it. As for the swings, they don't just fill in. They can become a queen in seconds. And don't even get me started on the corsets. Each one is basically a work of engineering. Well, after today, I will never watch SIX the same way again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, because I've got a front row date with 6 ex-wives.